It's quite scary here. We are standing on the edge of a warehouse so we can get a panoramic view of the Odaw and how the flooding situation here at Adabraka is like. So behind us is the Odaw. Clearly it has spilled its banks and flooded the whole slum here around Sahara. And that's the Sahara Park is flooded. And like you can see, people are traversing it to their homes. Now, there's a basic school to my left earlier. It was also completely flooded, and parents had to come for their kids, and some had to carry them shoulder high just so they can, basically make their way through the floods. That is Adabraka old timers really, and the street is flooded. Earlier we saw litter all over, and the situation here is one that is dire. This is not a river, but it is a flooded area here around Odawna, very close to where the June 3 disaster occurred just about 3 years ago. The rains have clearly flooded the area. Earlier, there was a joint military and police force from the Operation Calm Life unit. They have been here to rescue some of the residents with boats, telling you just how flooded the area has been. I've been interacting with some of the people who were rescued and also some of the residents in the area to find out from them the situation they were in when the rain started, at what point it got flooded, and how they got out, and how they'll get by tonight. Where will they be sleeping? Because it's only been a few hours of rains and their homes are flooded. Like you can see, that's a policeman who's gone into the flooded area to rescue some more residents here at Odawna.
I've been living in this area or on these streets for more than 3 decades now.
30 years?
Exactly. I was born and bred over here.
Earlier on, there was a military team and a police team. What did you see when they came?
Exactly. They came with 2 boats. They went down there. They were able to rescue a couple of people, and they brought them. But before they came, most of the people who live over here knew the situation. So quickly,
they started fleeing.
We had to flee because we knew. We were here June 3rd. We saw what happened. And this thing have been going on. And always we have been telling them, you see, what pains us is that we claim we have leaders, we have people who claim they are engineers. I mean, you can't understand. This simple problem cannot be solved. Less than 30 minutes of rain. I mean, look, just look at the effect. And then this thing has been occurring every year. How are we going to continue like this? It's rather unfortunate.
Do you have fears anyone may be drowned in this?
It is possible. For now, we can't tell, but you'll be amazed that the following morning, you will start getting reports, this man is dead or this man is drowned. That's what normally happens. I don't know what is happening in this country, as if we are not normal, as if we don't think. Are you not here? Didn't you hear what happened June 3rd at the filling station? Do you get me? And I don't know, and we are still behaving as if we are not learning from what is happening.
So what are you doing for yourselves as residents? Because clearly the drains are also choked, yes. and the litter that is choking the drains.
And I can tell you, within this year, this is the 3rd or 4th or 5th time that this thing has happened. We are going to mobilize ourselves. There is something that we have realized with our leaders. If we don't mobilize and then agitate, they will not act. So for now, we are going to mobilize ourselves, the youth of this area. We are going to follow them and we'll attack them.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. No. Listen to me. We are all human beings. We all live in this country. We pay taxes. And the taxes are supposed to, they are meant to make sure that problems like this are solved. If we are paying money and then simple problems like this cannot be solved. Listen, when they are constructing the market, now you can see over there, I can take you to the market and you realize that there is no water, there is no flooding over there. Now, this is common sense. If you know you are going to build a market over there, you make sure that this place floats. But you realize that when you go there, that place has been raised. So which technically, if there's any rain, instead of the rain to move over there, it will get stuck over here.
As I'm talking to you now, my house is just flood all the back there. I can't even go to my house. My people in the house all are, everything's, I don't know.
Displaced?
It's in the displaced. So we don't know what to do now. As I'm standing now, where to sleep, I can't find it. And so I'm calling the authorities who are in charge to see something about the market. Because the market was raised. That is why every time when the flood is here, the water can't get access to go. So this is,
All right, thank you very much. Thanks
welcome
for speaking with us.
Thank you.
So where are you going to sleep tonight, really?
Well, I don't know. I'm just strolling about.
Where are your kids? What's your...
Oh, they are there. They are there. So I'll look for any apartment there and I'll go and find a place.
How long can you stay here?
I'll be here for almost about 30 years.
Here at Adabraka, the whole area is flooded, as you can see. Actually, that young man just carried this lady from that stretch, and you can see that truck with a fridge, and they're clearing all that. So this side of Sahara, that's the park over there. It's actually all flooded all the way to the road over here. And I'll be speaking to some of the residents here to find out from them if this is their worst and how they are going to survive with us. Hello, madam. Good evening.
Oh, fine.
Please, what's your name?
Oh, my name is Monica Akoli. Mayetri.
Good. Okay, fine. Enti, if you do say no, what's na hana? Debia say aneti ana.
Oh, long time. Abai no mu boye kura. Odon mu eye ma. Ese say every year omu ye odon mu aye. Omu ye odon mu. Odon mu kwa mini we wetumi ababolu odon mu. Ye pa omu cho. Eye say debia so be ye no omu ma mattress. No ma aduane debi omu yin so mu aye pa omu cho.
So she is saying that for a very long time, successive governments have failed by, according to her, failing to dredge the Odaw, for which the rains always flood this area. Mami Musao, how na affect you? How has it affected you?
Every 1 week in I say every day so better pay niema say oh say you told you no pack this you no the cook got nsu akomo to me toma unu ya so on the I say because say me tom beans because say nsu akomo say me the agu got ma boka o ti ase ndi aban ye panu cho on share odon ma ye on yi don ma ye panu cho no tie no ye betumi ade assist story bid too much ye panu cho omu ye odon ma ye no pe na here.
Very well, Mida say, and she is saying that she has lost a lot because she sells beans and all of her stuff has gone bad, and so they are pleading with the government to help them out. Here's another person. Hello, Pacho. What is your name?
I'm Patience.
Great, Patience. Where exactly do you live in this area?
This Odaw Sahara.
You live across the park. So far, what's the level of the water? Almost
my
close
chest,
to your chest.
yeah.
Wow, so at what time did you guys leave that side?
When the rain started, and we all came back here.
So is this what happens every other time when it rains?
Oh, it's only rainy season.
Okay.
That's
So every other time when it rains, you all have to come this side?
every rainy season. That's our problem.
So that means that your mattresses, your
Everything's
televisions,
full. Everything.
and your cash?
Everything. Because when the rain started, you have to leave. So you leave everything. You can't pick anything.
So how long does it take for the waters to recede before you're able to return home?
Right now, maybe 2 hours, 3 hours. So we will be here maybe 2 hours, 3 hours before we leave.
Are you likely to sleep in your room tonight?
Oh, no. We won't sleep today.
So how do you get by in
Maybe
times
we'll
like
go and
this?
sleep about our friend's house or our neighbor's house.
Clearly, the residents here are not very excited at the situation here at Odawna. They believe the construction of the Adabraka market, the Odawna market rather, is to blame for the flooding that they experience every year, and they want the government to at least construct a bigger drain that will channel the surface water away from Odawna so it doesn't flood frequently as it does all the time. Caleb Kuda for City News.